Hello, citizens. Today we are focusing on what it means when something is fair and when something is unfair. So remember, we have this target here, the same target for lessons 1, 2, 3, all the way up to lesson 8. So today's lesson 3. And we already know what rights and responsibilities are. So we agreed that we're already done step 1. That's a pretty good place to be. And right now, we're working towards saying we're all the way done step 2. Right? Because we have these steps in order to make it to our target at number 3. Green tells us we met our goal or target. So we're focusing on this today, that we can explain that being a citizen comes with rights and responsibilities. We talked about on Friday how all citizens had the right to feel safe. And that's why it was so terrible when the attacks on September 11th, 2001 happened, because it felt like our rights as citizens were being violated, right? Because if we don't feel safe, then we don't have that right. But we also saw that so many people, so many citizens really used their responsibility as a citizen to help each other out. So again, being a citizen comes with rights and responsibilities. And we want to get to this goal where we can use that we know that we're a citizen, we can use our role to be an advocate and to help others in need. All right, but before we can really do that, and we have to understand our rights and responsibilities to advocate for others, we need to know who we should advocate for, right? How do we know when something is fair, and how do we know when something is not fair? So what I would like for you to do is I would like for you to go to the lesson, and you see we have another Padlet. You will click on the Padlet, and you're going to type your ideas for what you think it means to be fair. Now let me move myself. Ooh, there we go. You can add your ideas by clicking on the plus sign and writing something in. Okay? And you will also have some of your classmates' ideas as well. Okay? So right now you're going to take a moment to stop watching this video and fill in the Padlet. So remember, you can keep this video on in one tab and just go back to your assignment here and click, and it will open a new tab. All right? So you may pause the video now, and you may resume the video once you have written your definition. All right, so you're going to have the chance to change your ideas after you listen to this, or watch and listen. I have a scenario. Okay, so I'm going to draw it out. Okay, we have two groups of kids. Whoops. Let's move myself down here. All right. We have two groups of kids. Okay, I will draw a line down here. You know I'm not an artist. That's why I'm a teacher. Well, why I'm not an art teacher. All right. Two groups of kids. And what if one day their teacher came in and said, "Hey, you guys are getting 15 minutes of recess. But you guys are only getting 3 minutes. Right, the teacher came in first thing in the morning and said this. It's not like one group did their work and the other didn't. It's not that one group made good choices and the other didn't. Just this group on the left got 15 minutes of recess, and this group is only getting 3. Now, again, what if that same group also got new crayons, and this group got broken crayons? Was any of that fair? No, absolutely not. None of that was fair, okay? So if you need to change what you said it means to be fair, then because we know that example was not fair, that was unfair, okay? You can change your answer on this Padlet right now. All right, you may pause the video and do so. All right, so now I know it's tough because I'm filming this before it happens, but you guys will, when you are looking at the Padlet screen, you'll have a lot of you'll have a lot of notes from your classmates that have already done it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at them all, and we're going to create and make a class definition of what it means to be fair and unfair. Okay? But for now, here's what we will do. Okay, so really quick. This is something I want you to do. Put your thumb up if something is fair, thumb down if it's unfair. All right. Miss Hazel chooses partners for a science project by picking names out of a jar. Fair or unfair? Again, Miss Hazel chooses partners for a science project by picking names out of a jar. Is that fair or unfair? Giving you 10 seconds to think about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, right? That's pretty fair. Because it's not like she's saying, oh, and this one and this, you and you will be together, and you, right? It's random. Every name is in the jar. Everyone has the same opportunity. Okay, one more. Tom and Jen are playing tag at recess. Mike asks to join, but they say no because Mike is wearing brown shoes and only kids with blue shoes can play. Is that fair or unfair? So Tom and Jen are playing tag at recess. Mike asks to play, and they say no because you're wearing brown shoes and only people with blue shoes can play. Fair or unfair? You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Unfair, right? That's ridiculous. It's not like Mike was being mean to them and that's somebody that they don't want to play with or any, like, yeah, there's no reason for that. Everybody should be able to play, no matter what color shoes they have. Okay? So again, we're thinking about what it means to be fair or unfair. And tomorrow you're going to have the chance to do this a little more by sorting some rules that seem fair and some that don't seem fair. Okay? So again, I'm going to use our answers to make a class definition of fair and unfair. we're going to use that to help us make those decisions, because we know that all citizens have the right to feel safe, and all citizens have the right to be treated fairly, and everyone has the responsibility to treat each other fairly. Okay? So we are very close to moving our way out of Section 2 because we've done such a good job of really thinking about what it means to be a citizen and have rights and responsibilities. Okay? All right. I will see you later.